Little
this
Rye.
guy, this
Little
guy
Rye.
knows what I'm talking about.
Welcome into another episode of Could Be Wrong. KU falls to UConn in the Fieldhouse 61-56. This was a tale of two halves, guys. Go ahead, Mike.
No, don't say that.
Took
You
17 seconds for you to steamroll.
Yeah, you forgot the Tennessee game. That was so alpha. KU loses to UConn and wins the third place in the Players Era Festival.
Yes.
All without its highest paid player.
Let's focus on that.
Is that how we're referring to Darryn Peterson now? Just the highest paid player, not the best.
He's our super max guy.
He basically is.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, there's a couple other guys I might consider giving the Supermax to, the way they hand those deals out. But we're gonna skim past Tennessee now, since that was about 6 days ago, and we'll focus on tonight's game. KU falls to Tennessee to UConn. See, you're in my head now. This was a weird game because as good as they looked in the first half, Kevin, I think I texted Kevin Tehan. I texted you with our college buddies, and I said they're gonna have to lock in on defense because they hit a lot of tough shots in the first half. You had Jamari doing heat checks, step back threes. You had Trey White finishing through traffic. You had a couple weird flurry shots. El Marco was doing his thing again. And I was like, okay, that was cool. But like, to steal the Bill Self line felt like a little bit of fool's gold. And it was, because UConn made some second half adjustments. Mainly, they were just like, hey, let's crash the offensive boards and see if that works. Spoiler alert. It did, because they got a lot of second chance points. There was lid on KU's basket, and Jamar McDowell getting a play drawn up for him with a few seconds to go to try and keep KU in it. It's not exactly what I anticipated coming out of that timeout. I don't really know where you guys want to go with this, because there's a lot of thoughts, both micro, macro. Mike, you look like you are absolutely at your limit, bursting at the seams. So what do you got?
No, Nick, you are the professional. Please drive. Look, the big things right now. Darryn Peterson. We can talk about the UConn adjustments. They figured out. Someone was like, hey, Kansas was bad the last 2 years. That's maybe what happened then. Oh, the other teams didn't guard all those guys who couldn't shoot, and they've got guys who can't shoot, and they're like, maybe we do that. That seemed to go pretty well for UConn. But KU just didn't have the firepower and the gas, and gave up too many just like gifts to UConn. Second chances or some missed bunnies. Like, you're not going to beat a top 5 team without your best player. Maybe. Who knows?
But that's the thing, Mike.
Doing that.
I feel like they could have. I feel like KU.
No, when
game.
You're also doing that, they definitely could have won the game. But like, that's going to that's the margin.
Don't you think you need
Micro
somebody
margin
on the team to score more than 12 points to do that?
Is that KU's highest?
That was Melvin on 13 shots.
Holy shit.
That's right, Mac. It was 4 of 13.
Somebody's got to play. At that. Don't even hint at Melvin slander.
I'm not. And
you were tiptoeing around it. I can tell.
No, I would never have a fake take like that. I know you love big naturals. But somebody, you gotta get Flory going for 18, 19, 20. Somebody's got to step up in the box score. It's so vanilla. Box score's weak. Of course we lost. Nobody did anything.
Yeah, I know.
There was a lot of just disappearing this game. Like, you looked around, like there were times where just guys just felt like, wait, they're playing, they're on the court. I don't know. It was a weird game. I know UConn played well, I don't know if they played well. They are a good team. Like, they make you play bad. We got to have DP like that. There's just a period of time, and we've seen this throughout the season, our half court offense, when we're not able to just feed Flory, there's just nothing there. I mean, there's nothing there. These guys are not shot makers. There's not, we've had stretches, right, where maybe night in and night out, Marco can give you something, Jamari can give you something, Melvin can drive, but we don't have shot makers. Cole is now just a non-factor apparently.
Oh yeah.
It's Dawson was terrible. I mean, there's
God, dude, Cole got 5 minutes. Is that accurate?
yeah.
What?
I mean,
Whose hamstring did he? What? Sorry.
wait a minute. Let's not. We're only 5 minutes
All of
into
a
the
sudden I
episode.
can
We
hear
do
you.
not need to already dive into like why didn't Cole play more.
What about Marco? Marco.
Okay, that's actually
played more.
Mike texted this to me, and with like 2 minutes to go, when Marco he came in and he hit that shot, and I wrote down on my notepad on my phone. I just wrote "stake your take," because I thought I was like, well, I'll obviously be the first person to ever have this take, and I wanted to do a new bit where we call it "stake your take," and once you say a take, nobody else can ever say it. And the take was, Marco needs to get more run. It's like the exact opposite of every take I've seen so far this year. But then Mike beat me to the punch.
Say what I think I said. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this. It's insane. Marco didn't play more.
Well, I pulled up the box score right when he hit that shot. I said, how many minutes has he played tonight? 11 points, 4 of 9 shooting in 16 minutes. Early in the season, we saw when DP wasn't out there, the staff was essentially treating him as like DP light, where like, hey, we know you can't do half the stuff he can, but you can do a lot more than a lot of other guys in terms of getting to your spot, getting downhill, getting to the rim. He wasn't finishing any of it early in the season, but he at least showed you that like he has the ability to find his spot. Like, hey, maybe this is why this guy was a McDonald's All-American. The last 2 games, though, he's done all of that and knocked down some shots and made some plays. And I was really surprised, especially coming off the heels of the Tennessee game when he was your best player, that he was back to playing 15 minutes tonight while Jamari was virtually like unbenchable.
I do not get the Jamari 32 minutes part at all. There was a point, I think the last like 3-4 minutes in the game when he checked back in, and I was like, oh shit, he's going to be the guy down the stretch, isn't he? Like they're going to go back to the quote starters. And I like him. He's a role guy. I don't get it. I
think they like him because he's a 3-and-D guy. He is he was really good switching on the perimeter. Jamari, really good against Tennessee.
He's a D guy. There's not really a 3.
Well, he had 2 threes, so
he'll take them. Maybe, maybe
that's fine.
He's a guy. Okay, let's just say skip the 3, skip the D. He is a guy.
He's okay.
He was playing for
improved.
Marco was in there a lot, but not taking Jamari's minutes. He was taking Tiller's minutes. And that was the thing I didn't get. It was like Tiller he wasn't on the court a lot. I guess he played 29 minutes. Didn't seem like he was out there that much. I know you love this stat. +6. +6 on plus minus. Tiller. Everyone else minus a lot.
Bill, don't trust him. It was a trust game.
Well, he got some of those in the second half when they started getting KU on the switches.
Yeah, Tiller was getting cut.
Tiller got beat a couple times.
I get it. But they were doing the same thing in the first half. Like, no, I mean we were running the same defense in the first half and it was working.
Yeah, I think UConn
made adjustments. I get it. Like I know what you're saying.
Tiller wasn't. Yeah. It's a trust. That's a classic Bill Self trust thing where he's going with
correct.
Jamari McDowell, he's fine, but like for 32 minutes feels a bit excessive when your 3 best offensive players are all on the bench, or at least guards in Dawson, Cole, and Marco. 8 minutes, 5 minutes, 16. Yeah, it It was weird.
What did you just say
me.
about those three guys?
Best offensive guards that are available?
I have
dark
no
times.
reason to believe that as of today, December 2nd, that Cole or Dawson are the best at anything on this team. Like, we can keep listening to the
fine.
coaches say they killed it in the summer and they were really high on these guys. That's fine. But
That's
like,
a shot
as
at
of right
me.
now,
The Cole.
they've done nothing. They've done nothing for this team. I mean, Cole's had some sick dunks. Cole has had some sick dunks.
Wide open.
He plays
Don't
hard.
let him dunk it on you wide open. Dawson is my candidate for Broken Man of the Year. I don't understand. I think it's way early. It's
Yeah.
too early for this
No,
to be
no, no.
final.
It's not too early.
It is. It is.
Oh,
It
to be
is.
final, sure, but leading candidate.
It's too early. I think he can totally figure it out. All he has to do is hit a few threes, and he's on the way to air quotes figuring it out. But right now, oh my God, is he sheepish? He is a willing ball mover, and he was paid to shoot the damn ball. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Broken Man of the Year, early nominee. Please fix it. Stop being a nominee.
Yeah, but every year it's the same kind of player that gets broken.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's a freshman.
true.
Like I early first week
good
of the
take,
season,
good
I was
take.
like, Tiller is going to be the broken man, and then amazingly, whatever the coaches were getting on him about, not probably, hey, rebound. You're 7 feet tall, so like, why don't you get down there and rebound and do things that big guys do? And he was like, oh, okay, cool. So I can do that, and I can still shoot the threes, and I'll play like 35 minutes a night. Sick. So I thought it was going to be Tiller. Now it's Dawson. But I do want to take a timeout right now, guys, because we're about a month into the year, and this is the first moment. It happens every year. This is the first moment where we're all officially seconds after a loss, just looking at the box score and being like, why'd that guy play so much? Hey, why doesn't this guy play more? Hey, what's wrong with this dude? He's not doing anything. So we're officially starting to stake our takes on like who sucks on this team and who's not getting enough run. And
You know what else?
amazingly,
here.
Marco is on the
Can't
right
believe
side
it.
of that.
You know what
Cannot
else
believe it.
we're almost a month from? The last time we saw Darryn Peterson play basketball for this team.
Let's unpack that a little bit. Do you think
Let's get into it.
this is crazy? Just bear with me. Hang on. Do you think they could have used him tonight?
I mean, we win that game hands down. It's not even like we crushed them.
Fran Fraschilla would want you to know that they're missing Terrace Reed, and he's a really important guy for them. But yeah, they win it by they're sniffing double figure win with DP. Darren, if you're out there, we
Play basketball,
need to-
please.
we do want to see you play at KU. We do. I don't know if you think that we don't, but we absolutely do want to see it. Please. God.
Oh, and I really like this. Letters to Darren. I actually don't know that it's Darren you got to talk to.
Oh yeah, Mike?
Okay, Mike.
Or it's Darren. Stand up for yourself. Do you
Ooh.
want to be out there? Do you want to be out there? Do you want to listen, or do you want to listen to the people you trust most? Who wouldn't want to be out there? Who wouldn't want to see their client or son or significant other, whatever it may be, playing in that environment tonight?
Talk more about the significant other.
That was just hypothetical. Parent, client.
How
Letters.
much are you willing to reveal, Mike, on what you believe
Well,
is going on with Darryn Peterson?
No, I'm just trying to think of like, I haven't really had time to digest all of what happened today because I was working like a crazy person and managing all this. And like, so I haven't had conversations, but I haven't had time to like actually kind of process. And there's some nuance to it, but basically, well, I think KU was surprised that Darren didn't play today. They were expecting him to play today for quite some time. I think this was the target date. I think generally like every I don't want to say every check, but like the process was pretty much green lights the whole way through. Maybe even a specialist. They brought in some NBA guys to try to like reassure everyone, make sure that they weren't doing anything wrong. And like KU thought he was going to play. Even this morning. Like I think they thought it, and they were surprised when it was not 100%. He's not going to go per Bill. I think Darryn wants to play. I think he's wanted to play. And I don't know if his camp or the people he trusts most or the people calling shots for him are, going off the advice they've been given from doctors. NBA guys do miss a lot of time with hamstrings. They don't really screw with them. Like, it's not that abnormal. But the one thing that does seem clear, like Bill Self is not calling the shots or really in control of Darryn Peterson's status. And that concerns me going forward.
Well, that's
Is that too
just,
much of a,
I mean, the idea
Should it
that
be
Bill
his
isn't
fault?
calling the shots, that's
in
like,
control?
I think we should get used to that notion that in this new
Yeah.
era of college
It's not
basketball,
that
these
crazy.
head coaches are no longer the judge, jury, and executioner when it comes to these types of decisions.
It's not necessarily crazy or wrong, but it is probably frustrating when it's like, if we do X, Y, and Z, like, let's do Yukon. Great. That's the plan. And like, maybe Z didn't happen late. But I generally think like he planned on him playing, prepped for him playing.
That's the thing that
And
pisses me off. Is
I think
all
so, too.
week they keep saying, "Oh, they practiced 4 straight days getting ready for UConn." All 4 days they were preparing as if he was playing, and then you show up day of with a game script, and he's not. Like that's the. If I'm Bill, like probably tearing your hair out, man. That's it sucks.
yeah, I think they were pissed. I don't know that they were maybe not pissed, but frustrated. I think it sucks. I think today was shitty.
Mike, I feel like
Yes, Papa?
we've been told to be I feel like we've been told to be patient and to maybe not run with the most insano scenarios by people who are in the know, people who are bright. But who needs to be 100% to play in a game? 100%. I know it's December. We used to say, "Oh, it's only November." Now it's only December. Sooner it'll be it's only February. But you got to be 100% to go. Since when? Do you think Trey White's 100%? His nose got obliterated. He got his nose reupholstered in Las Vegas against Notre Dame. He's played 3 games since then, or 2 games, whatever.
Jackson says Bill Self knew. I really don't think he did. I have talked to a lot of people. The plan was to play. Sorry to cut you off.
No, just
That was a
why
good,
do you
that
have
was
to
a
be
good line
100%?
about that. It's he's getting like a ton of money. They built the team around him. Like, didn't take other players because of him. And it's December 2nd, so I'm like, look, you're there for Big 12 play, like, and through March, like, let's win some games. Fine. But it doesn't sit well. And I think Bill was pissed.
Think about the
I'll
team
say
too.
that. I think they're pissed.
You're playing with this guy in practice all week. And then you get out there and game day. No, I'm going to hold back.
But again, it's the exact opposite of like the Remy situation. It's the exact opposite of how this stuff normally plays out, where it's like, Yeah, I'm not going to practice. And then game day, coach, feeling great, ready to go tonight. Like Kevin said a few weeks ago, what kind of sicko is this kid who only wants to practice, and then in an opportunity to like set yourself apart from the 2 or 3 other guys you're competing with for the number 1 pick on national television against the top 5 team, you're like, you know what? I'm good. It doesn't make any sense. I'll be honest with you guys, and I texted you this before the game, and my feelings haven't changed. I'm not concerned about this. Like maybe 1%, 5% of me is worried about this, because like it's the same idea as it was a week ago, which is if he suits up on Sunday versus Mizzou and looks like the Darryn Peterson we expect to see, this is kind of a non-story. It immediately becomes ancient history the second he starts playing. And granted, he has to play soon, because the statement that Bill put out today saying he's close to 100%, saying he's day-to-day, didn't leave a lot of wiggle room for him to sit out for another couple of weeks.
Bill said that 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, that he's close.
Say, this sounds very familiar.
He's been saying that the whole time, but yeah, no,
That's true though. If he plays against Mizzou, we move, we roll. The team showed in Vegas,
I agree.
They have something. You add Darryn to it, they've got a lot of something. But if he doesn't play on Sunday, and then it drags into the next week, what if it drags into the following week? I mean, at some point, it's not nothing. But right now, I agree. If he plays Sunday, it's nothing. But we thought if he played today, it was nothing. And the Vegas tournament and our trip to New York being Peterson-less was nothing. If he just played against UConn, I mean, can we keep pushing this and pushing it?
I would say this, guys. I would say this. I think every KU fan needs to at least be cognizant of the idea that your desire to see this quote unquote generational prospect on the court for your team might be clouding our judgment on like how we should feel about him not playing.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
And that's okay, by the way.
It is okay, but it just because we want to see him very badly does not exactly mean that something nefarious is going on behind the scenes.
I didn't say anything when nefarious was going on.
I didn't say nefarious either, but I said Bill's not calling the shots, and he might be pissed.
Freaking
but
frustrating.
it's not. It's not. I'm
not talking about you guys. I'm talking to you guys, because I do think there is a general sentiment. I think there's a general sentiment out there that there's a million different ones of Darryn is soft. Dad's calling all the shots. It's just a cash grab. He's just taking the money and run. He's not going to play this year. We've all seen the thousands of different theories that are floating around on Twitter right now.
His dad's been involved.
And that's fine. And guess what? Dads are going to be involved, because as much money as you're making now, it pales in comparison to what you're really thinking about, which is what you're going to start making next year and then 5 years after that. And it all starts with like getting a good draft stock, getting a bunch of endorsement deals, and not having your season cut short by like rupturing your hamstring.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because I'm not saying I was the poster child for being rational by any means, but I did think the simplest explanation. I did think, what's the simplest explanation for this? It's a real injury. Hamstrings hurt. Hamstrings are weird. They linger. They're strange. They're hard to, actually get a hard scan on. It's subjective, kind of. It's up to the guy dealing with the hamstring injury. And I thought that was the case, and that made sense.
It isn't.
But every game that passes, every game that, especially one like this, winnable game against number 5 in the country at home, you would have won it with him. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating. It will go away if he suits up on Sunday and plays 90-something% of the games the rest of the way.
What's your confidence level, though?
So that's my concern. He can come back, but it's like, how quick would they shut it down?
If he gets a different injury or this flares up again?
This team, I don't think they're too upset to not play the whole year.
it's day to day. We joke about like the day to day thing, but I truly think it's going to be day to day. Like he may one day feel great and play the game, the next day not. Like it's at this point it feels like day to day. Like you guys keep saying like, oh, at some point it's just going to turn on and it'll all be fine. He's going to play the rest of the way. Like I have zero confidence that that's going to be the case. 0.0.
Or like he's great again. They don't need him to play college basketball to be a top 2 pick. See ya.
They do though. This draft class is too strong for him to sit out all year. I mean, look at you can find like there's plenty of examples of guys like getting injured their freshman year. I know James Wiseman is one that people are pointing to, and he still went number 2 in a very weak draft class.
Yeah.
Bam Adebayo had to sit out. I think he fell out of the top 10. This draft class is too strong for him to sit all year and still go top 3.
Is it better for him to be conserving himself and be 100%, 110% for his first NBA game than it is for him to play in college and have maybe a somewhat massive injury where the hamstring is fully torn, falling off the bone like freaking turkey leg or something. I mean, seriously, if he has a big injury, that's worse than sitting out. And I don't think that's even, I'm not a medical person, but let's say that's not really even likely. But if you're in his camp, you've got to be weighing the catastrophic versus
But if
holding
that
out
but if
and
that's what we're going
sitting in
on,
the top 3.
if that's what was going on, then why is he practicing?
Exactly. That's
Great
the thing I
question.
keep coming back to. What is
Inverse
happening in
Rennie.
practice? Are we jogging? Are we just walkthroughs all the time? No, Bill Self said he's been going up and down. Like that was a direct quote.
Is he going up and down and holding it?
I mean,
You're
don't
no
get it.
less
Weird,
likely
right?
to get you're no
It's
less
weird.
likely to get injured in practice
Correct.
than you are in a game.
Did someone think they're going to Tanya Harding him like in the middle of the court, like the other team? Like what is the
Caravan.
deal? It doesn't. This thing has never added up to me.
I still think, like Nick's saying, I really still think that it's in the rearview mirror in the not too distant future. If not, then we can really start freaking out. But it was only November. Now it's only early December.
What's your cutoff? Like when does this start?
If this is still a problem coming into Big 12 play,
I'll give it till Christmas. I'll give it till Christmas. KU plays 4 more games before Christmas. Mizzou, NC State, Towson, Davidson. Then Big 12 play starts.
Tune up in Big 12. Could very much see that.
But here's the thing that's so confusing about it is like
Who practices with a hamstring injury?
that. Okay, so
sorry,
there's
like,
so many things
what?
about this I don't get, which is
Bullshit.
if you're not good enough to play, then why would you be out there practicing? In theory, it's like, well, we don't want anything to happen. Well, then what could happen in a game that couldn't happen in practice? To Mech's point, aside from that, like with these soft tissue injuries where you saw swelling, but you didn't see a tear, so the advice is just to rest and let the swelling go down.
We could be doctors.
So I would love to know what's happening in these conversations. Like the doctor who's like, yeah, he's close to 100%. And then what is the eventual decision or data point that is leading to him not playing? Is it pain? Is it swelling? Like
is it dad?
I mean, Bill's watching him practice every day. And Bill thought he was playing in this game. So like that's the thing that I don't get. Assuming all that's true, and I have every reason to believe it is.
You know, he's had some weird high school injuries over the years that have lingered on basically every year.
Like what, Mike?
There was like a mysterious foot injury once. There was I had to list it out. If anyone knows how to get game logs of every high school game someone plays, please let me know, because I have looked and like it is impossible to actually see when Peterson played in high school and didn't.
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I'm on the other side of you on this, Nick.
It's natural to be
What
nervous
what
when the
is-
best players out.
What is your fear, that he won't play again? Like, is that your fear, that like Darren's just not going to play the rest of the season?
I think that there's a non-zero chance of that. I think there's also a fear that it's just going to be this question thing the rest of the season, where he practices and then doesn't go, or he's day to day again. Like the rest of like day to day feels like it's possible day to day is the rest of the season. That is going to be brutal if true. I agree with Mike. I have every reason to believe he wants to play.
Yeah. Wait, was that? Yeah, I think he wants to play. That's certainly the line everyone has.
So
But
I'm not blaming him. I'm not blaming the kid.
I don't really. I'm not blaming anyone yet, but there are certainly some like weird things going on and some bullshittery out there from multiple people. All hopefully doing what they think is best, but it's okay. So Bill said, guys, he's 90 to 95%. It's a live quote.
Dude, I'm like 70% most of the time. Doesn't stop me from going to work.
Mex still plays
I'm still playing
at a high level. At a high level.
High level. Thank you, Kevin.
It's got to be soon. If it's not
95%,
if it's not Sunday, honestly, our freak out should go up by like 33%. And if it's not the next game, which I haven't looked beyond Sunday, take it up another 50%. Then I think we're at 1,000% freak out.
we beat Yukon. We beat them tonight. We beat those bums.
We
beat Hurley.
Like whatever. What did they do? Go scoreless for 17 minutes or something? It felt like it.
If we're not getting the ball in transition, man, with this, if Flory's not getting fed, this team ain't scoring points.
Here's another quote from Self. This is from Matt Tate. He said, Bill Self on the latest on Darryn Peterson, quote, "He had a really good day today. Tomorrow will be his off day. And hopefully there's no setbacks, and he'll be out there practicing with us Thursday, Friday, and Saturday full speed."
Here we go.
We had a really good day today.
Set the tone.
Here we go again on he didn't play because we want him practicing.
Yeah, this is guys, if you had a good day and he's 95 or 90%, you expect a player to play at 90%.
You know, maybe I would say maybe not against Princeton, but against number 5 Yukon, yeah, you expect that. I probably need to calm down. That's probably what.
No, I mean, I'm not even that down like on the game and in the team, but it's just kind of like no one likes getting bullshitted. I don't know. Like their comments are like there's something else going on. Bill's putting pressure on DP, which Mick was saying earlier. He's trying to tell you it's not him keeping him out. Yeah, like this appears to me to be, my opinion, hearings it's a camp decision. I don't know if they're talking to doctors or not. I don't know if it's that crazy on December 2nd, but like there have been multiple times this season they thought he was going to play on game day and he hasn't. That's got to stop. Especially at 95%.
Got to affect prep. It's got to affect prep.
They planned for him to play.
That's what I'm saying.
We drew a game. We drew a pivotal play up for Jamari.
I hope
It's
not.
not
Is that
a
really what that
effective
was?
prep.
I think Jamari was like, "It's my time." Darren,
that
who? He's like, "I'm 88%."
Ugh,
I mean, like,
that
look,
that
I just
last
got to
play
say
was so bad.
from someone who knows things, and he just said, "No D1 athlete is ever 100%."
See, that's the thing. Like what you said, Mike. Like I don't know if they brought in doctors. Like, are they? Is his
I think
camp?
so.
If we're to believe this is Darren's camp making this decision, if we're to say Darren's camp, who does that involve? Dad, agent.
Bad agent.
Are they running
doctors,
off?
though?
So, like, are they running on vibes here? Are they
I don't
just
know.
like, vibes are off. We're not going to play today. Is it like,
They might
I
have
don't
said,
love it?
Do you feel anything in your hamstring? And he was like, "It's sore." I don't know. Like, I don't know the decision, but honestly, it feels to me like they're not dying for him to be out there,
Ah, that's a shame.
right? Ugh.
Well, they looked really good in Vegas. Man, this team battles.
Okay, listen. I know you're being sarcastic.
No.
Against the three best teams they've played this year, Duke, Tennessee, and UConn. They've been in all of them, won one of them, had a chance to win this one, all without Darryn Peterson. I still really like this team. I don't know if this is too early to have this conversation because we're all reeling off that loss. I still really like this team. Assuming at some point you're going to get Darryn back, I think this team could be really good. But like just in terms of the way they play, the way they fight, they're going to shut it.
I'm worried if he comes back and he's really good for a while, they're going to be like, "We've seen enough. Let's go home."
Oh, God.
No one has
like
told me
that.
that. That's the concern.
Take that take.
Yeah.
You've been sitting on that one for the last 37 minutes.
Yeah, can we rewind and not
I told
have
you
that
I was
beat
chewing
up?
on this. That's not
That would
is-
be
that is
terrible,
a-
Michael.
Is that not a concern?
Well, now it is.
It is now.
Yeah, it wasn't before.
You guys weren't thinking that? I thought
once he comes back, we're good.
Yeah. I thought we were
Why?
like 5 days away from the return of DP and KU
I'm-
winning the Big 12 title.
There's no evidence that when he comes back, that they won't or if anything happens, they won't just say, "All right, done."
That's not fair. There's no evidence that they will shut him down once he comes back and displays the ability to score 28 a night. I don't want to believe that. I don't even want to entertain that because that's the worst. That's really that's really bad.
That's
the
almost
fear.
worse than him just not playing anymore.
Yeah.
Bye.
Wait, what? What do you?
Him coming back, playing like 6 good games, and them saying, "We've seen enough, we're shutting him down." That is worse than him just simply not playing again this season. I would rather
Yeah,
him
it'd be
just not
horrible.
play.
It would be really It would be like
Yeah.
actually. That would be genuinely shitty. So
I
I'm not
want to
like-
be. I
there's
don't want to
some-
be wrong, but that's like I
I'm not
can't
saying it's
even
going to
entertain
happen,
that.
but that is a real concern I've got.
Hate that.
We could have built a whole new booth with his NIL salary.
So much premium seating.
Vibes are down now, Mike. Way to go.
No, we're gonna be fine.
You guys have just thought that he'll be back and that's it. It's done. This is
Yes.
over.
I believe
But-
everyone is operating in the best interests of my fandom.
No, not that. But I do think, yes, okay, we don't have game logs. We don't know high school game log history, but he is an elite competitor, no?
Yeah, I probably want to go. I don't think it's the likely scenario, but I think it's real.
Okay. That needed to be put out there. He didn't get this good by being a lackadaisical I'm only playing on my favorite
No, he
days
practices
and
every day. He's a
chill.
practice guy
Bill
No.
Simmons called him Kobe.
because of the practice.
Kobe.
He's Kobe. He's Kobe.
Oh, whoa, hold on. I want more. I want more.
Everything I've seen is that he's Kobe. Everything that
See-
I've seen and I've been told is that he's Kobe.
See
Okay.
anything else? Give me like a stoner Bill Simmons theory. You can cook on it.
Have you guys seen The Departed? Have you guys seen The Departed? The alternate ending? It's just nasally. He's Kobe.
Yeah,
He's
man.
Dwayne Wade and Kobe's baby.
Yeah, I mean, it just
Don't.
doesn't. It wouldn't. I don't think
Don't
you get these. If he was a guy who like dad was meddling, and there were I feel like it would be coming out right now. We'd start to hear stuff. Oh yeah, they always talked about this kind of stuff when he was in high school, and here it is.
Yeah, no. His dad has been tough on KU the whole time. I don't
That's
think it's
fine, but like,
unreasonable. I don't think it's. And I think that he's, again, like milked some injuries in high school.
That doesn't sound very Kobe-like.
He's not Kobe. He's not Kobe.
But like, I don't know that it's. If there's a hamstring issue, like NBA guys take a long time. Maybe they're just treating it like that. I don't know what they've been told. It's irrational, but I do think that they're making the decisions. And yeah, I don't know.
As they should. As they probably should.
Has
They should be
Darryn
in charge.
in The Departed. Probably, but there's an agreement here. And when you're at 95% and you have a top 5 game, what? That's shitty. It's shitty.
If
Not
it's
concerned, but
true
shit.
that he wants to play, and if it's also true that this is a pain tolerance thing, that these things are not really showing up on, whatever tests that they're running or doctors are saying or whatever. Like at some point, if he's 95%, like what's the difference between 90, 95, and 100%? Like, I guess what I'm getting at is
It's marginal.
he's the one who makes the call on how he feels, right? So he's the one saying to the doctors or whomever who's asking the questions, hey, how's this feel? He can say, feels fine. But he's not. He's saying something else that's turning them into thinking, oh, we have to sit him out then.
well, if you have a meddling daddy who says, "Are you 100%?" and he says, "Well, not 100," and he says, "Well, then you're not playing."
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so much bullshit here that it just that's the thing where I'm just not tracking. I'm not comfortable. I don't think it's going to get better. I think it's going to be day to day for the rest of the season, and that's where I don't like.
Such is the nature with soft.
Is Bill going to put up with that?
Soft tissue industries, if you will.
Could be doxed. Could be doxed.
It's one of those weird little injuries, and I would like to think, okay, they want to get him to 100%, so he never goes back to 85% with his hamstring for the rest of the year because they waited and they did the right things and they gave him November and the first part of December, and he's back strong, and it's not a problem because the hamstring's in the rear view. You just got to hope you don't get anything else with a different body part. I still hold on to a lot. Time will tell if that was stupid or not.
Don't say time will tell. Time will always tell.
All right. Fair.
He's got a little bug, guys. He's just got a little bug.
You know what's crazy is like
bug to a cramp to a hamstring to a karate chop in the neck.
If there is, like, if we're to believe just like a basic theory that like, yeah, they're just kind of milking this injury a little bit, which seems to be sort of the operating theory right now.
Good theory. Good theory.
It's crazy to me that people in positions to make decisions for this kid think that like that's the best path forward, because I have thousands of examples of showing you that just simply going out and playing well, generally speaking, is like common operating practice for like guys getting drafted highly overall and getting big endorsement deals and going on to have tons of success in the NBA. You can find a couple of examples and be like, yeah, well, this kid didn't play much and then he still was good in the NBA. Like, that's fine. I can find you 10 for every one of yours. So even if that is the theory, it's a bad one. Like, if that's what you're trying to do, history is not on your side for suggesting like that's the best path forward for like maximizing his future earning potential.
I don't. History has its eyes on him. His name is Darryn Peterson.
Darren, do you want to be on the right side of history?
Don't throw away your shot.
They just look, if he's still going to go top 3, man, I think he cannot play another game and could probably be a top 3 pick.
Probably. Not going to be one. You're not going to be one. If you sit out, you're not going to be number 1. And he was slated. He was trending towards that. You sit out. Your number 1 pick's gone.
What did Cameron Boozer do tonight?
He probably had 88 points.
He had 29 and 6.
Well,
Looks like the best player in the country.
He's also not a great athlete. He's not going to be an amazing pro. But he's a great college player. Woo-wee.
There's a banger line from More 20. We sound like dudes trying to convince ourselves our girl isn't cheating on us when she goes home for Christmas break and her phone dies.
Yeah, my phone died for like 3 days. It was like so wild. Anyways, how are you? How's your family? I miss you. For 3 days. Yeah, it was like chargers and stuff. I just like can't get it here.
What? Oh man. Okay. Well, I know CJ Moore was at the game tonight. I can't wait to read his breakdown on what happened in the second half.
What was that? The fuck was that?
Nothing.
I just saw CJ Moore is tweeting out Bill Self post-game quotes, and I need a second half breakdown from this game.
CJ Moore wrote a very nice Dusty May story this week, and I hope Travis Goff gives Dusty May a call, by the way. That guy's
he's good.
Coach, Michigan coach. CJ's been all over that one. Ball knower, CJ Moore. CJ Moore for GM?
Certified.
What would you do about Darryn Peterson?
I don't think I have it in me to do the referendum on Kansas football tonight.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
no, we should, but not tonight. I agree. I just cannot believe, shocked at the concept even.
Let's wait till, call it September 2026.
Look, I'll say tonight, like I heard people say, yeah, well, no, I'll do it soon, but like there's going to be a bunch of, got to get through signing day and then staff decisions will be made. I don't know what they're going to be. I don't think KU does either, outside of like trying to get Kodal Nikki. But I've had people say Darren be back versus Mizzou, or that it might be a little bit and they'll tune up game for NC State. Like there's just a lot of different shit floating around right now. And here's the thing.
How many little nuggets are you just going to randomly drop
They
in
don't
this episode?
But those aren't people that like, I'm just saying people that generally would have an idea, not inside, but around the program. Like, so there's different stories. And I just think ultimately like KU is probably not sure because up until this morning or 10 a.m. today, they thought Darren was playing today. So, you know, figure out how they do this going forward. And like, there's a real chance it's not irrational. If they're just like, we're not fucking with a hamstring injury, absolutely not. But it's weird the whole way this is played out. And it is shitty to be surprised multiple times from outside influences of your team on game day that he's not going to go. I've said it 50 times. That pisses, just shitty.
Mike, we were in New York not that long ago, and
oh yeah, that was fun.
I've been a little tinfoil on this whole thing. From
You
the
have
beginning.
been.
And I was talking to some folks who are very close to the program.
Whoa.
And raising this tinfoil stuff to them, and kept hearing it's not a thing. It's not a thing. And finally, right before New York, I said something about it. And I was told some version of this. If he's not back by the Yukon game, I'll be concerned too.
The plan was Yukon. I think the plan had been Yukon for a while.
Which is why on our little text chain, I was pissed all day on our.
That's a nugget.
about this.
Today sucked.
Mech
The lead up sucked.
Mech
We
is so secretly scoops.
Yeah.
We all
Today
heard
did
today, though. Mike, I mean, everybody said Yukon.
For a while. Yukon.
Everybody.
And I tried to. I knew I was like, yep, plans to play. I knew I was gonna they were gonna fuck me. People yelling at me online today, claiming that I said I reported he was playing. I said the plan was to play, and the plan can change
Nice hedge.
because it did,
I get it.
and it was. I just knew I was getting fucked. Now we all got fucked, except for man. I don't.
Okay. Well, this sucks.
All right. Big picture. The team. Do we want to talk about the team?
Guys, we still could have won. Like,
Team
that's the
still-
crazy
team-
part. If somebody makes a 3-pointer during the stretch where we couldn't do anything, we probably win the game. Like, that's the crazy part. So
Somebody
yes,
boxes out, gets a defensive rebound. Like, yeah, it's not that hard to figure out.
perspective.
It's like every KU football loss this year. You don't have to get creative to figure out how KU wins this game.
Yeah,
Perspective
it
is
did feel
good.
KU
Like,
football.
good. It is good to come back because they're playing their asses off. Like, that's something.
No, I felt pretty good about the effort the whole time. Like, they did play their asses off. Flory was bad and was able to really still like end up playing really fucking hard late, like really hard. They were not perfect. Like, you can see them learning like as it's happening and generally responding well. Guys are up and down. I feel like Bill was like frustrated and then just again made some tough choices, but they ran out of firepower. UConn sagged off and they didn't really have the adjustment ready. I think there's a lot of good from this team. The mistakes are correctable outside of the lack of any offense without Darryn.
Except for that part.
Yeah.
Except for the shooting thing.
It's frustrating.
But they still were right there.
I think can you think of a single guy who you were like, good? That's a good game from him. I can't. And you still hung with these guys. And I don't think there's anybody who played a good game. El Marco played a good El Marco game, kind of, for a half. And I feel like he could have played better. And nobody played a great game. And they still hung with him. You didn't have your best player. We know the whole season hinges on having your best player. So you have to feel pretty solid.
When this much of your rosters and budget is tied up in him and built around him, it looks like what you get tonight when he's not there. Nick, were you going to say someone had a good game, though?
I was going to say something that, like, the way this team is battling and all this stuff we've said for the last week, this team right now, without Darryn Peterson, what's the line if they play last year's KU team?
Ooh, that's good.
This year's team minus
like the team we saw tonight, the team we saw versus Tennessee, and Duke.
A lot of crowded paints.
It's an ugly game. This year's team is a 3-point favorite.
I was going to say 4.5.
No arguments.
I think KU would actually, this current KU team would be able to pick and roll the shit out of last year's team. With the guys
I think they would obliterate them.
Yeah.
I think they would win by 10. Like you can set the line at 4.5, and I'm taking the alt line at 9.5. And even if that's not true, from just a pure fan viewing experience, I don't think there's anybody who watched them tonight or who's watching this show right now who would disagree that like this isn't a palate cleanser from what we've seen the last couple of years. And like you can draw comparisons, like you said, Mike, like a lot, like there's not a ton of shooting, but the athleticism is night and day from a season ago. And even though like we saw the offense fall apart, much like we did a lot of games last year in the second half tonight, at least they're like kind of executing. Like they're getting they're getting to some spots that they want to, whether it's getting downhill, Trey White getting fouled, Flory getting fouled, El Marco or Melvin kind of getting their shoulder past someone and driving. It's a lot of trying to score at the rim, but so was last year, and they were fucking atrocious at it. At least this year's team like gives you a little zhuzh that you didn't have. And that is at the very least exciting to know that like this is still the very, very infancy. These guys have never played together. Flory's the only dude
Right.
ever scored a point for KU before this season. So
They're already much better than we saw them a month ago.
mm-hmm.
And with or without, like, these are the more fun teams from build generally. Like you can see a lot of paths to get a lot better if they can figure out like who one of these shooters are on the bench that they paid this offseason. They got 2 points in 13 minutes combined, Cole and Jaden Dawson or something. But no, I like it. I pretty optimistic. They shot 35%. They got smoked on the glass at one point and basically had a chance in the last 30 seconds to beat a top 5 team. Like they can find a way.
Can we finish with this, guys? So Bill Self got asked about it after the game, but I saw the tweets during the game that the KU student section was chanting F Dan Hurley. And it got to the point where I think at halftime, the PA announcer had to come on and said, like, asked them to stop and told them to, I'm going to butcher the wording, but told them to uphold Big 12, like, code of conduct. I've been to hundreds of games in that building. I have never heard the PA announcer have to come on and warn the students or the fans for like things they were saying or doing. So my take, stake your take. Allen Fieldhouse is back.
Maybe.
We've been begging for passion. We've been begging for passion from the student section for like 5 years. Allen Fieldhouse is back.
Okay, quickly, insane to go with the Big 12 code of conduct instead of like, is Allen Fieldhouse? Dan Hurley's a great coach. What the like? That's not what we do. I thought that was shitty. I didn't really care though. And because ultimately your take is correct. The Fieldhouse sounded awesome tonight. It sounded really loud. Jamari got a crowd pop. Never thought I'd see that. Building sounded great. I thought everyone might have showed up in scrubs or something. No scrubs, no costumes, no doctor outfits. No chanting for Darryn.
That would have been a good bit.
Yeah, why don't people do bits? No. It sounded great in there. And like in that first half, it really warmed my heart.
It's juiced.
You could see him kind of running out. The team maybe overamped early. The kickoff,
like returning the kickoff, you know.
That's Jamari hitting 2 threes in the first half. It's like, bad
yes.
sign.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, they're not. If they lose momentum, it's going to take them 10 minutes to figure out what the fuck just happened.
To get a bucket, and it did. It did take 10 minutes.
What? Why do they? I mean, like Dan Hurley agitates me, but good for the sport. We need some guys. We need some guys like this. Is not a Dan Hurley show. I'm gonna stop.
He plays the heel. That's fine. like you can't be shocked by the fans just locking in on him just
Yeah,
because.
who gives a shit?
Why not? Why not? I mean, he is that type of polarizing character.
You
It's
think
not
Travis
like-
Goff was just like fuming?
It's not that serious.
They're saying fuck.
Yeah, it's not great, but it's not that serious.
Did you see Hurley's response in the post game about it?
No.
I want to see if this is right. Hang on. I have to make sure.
Even if it's fake, just read it and then figure it
Yeah,
out,
we'll
because it
act like
sounds
it's
funny.
real.
Yeah, we'll redact it later.
I
Fake
see
quotes,
it.
fake-
I see the response.
Share.
the gladiators part.
Yeah.
Please share.
Oh my god.
Okay. This is from Bethany Bowman from Sports Radio 810. UConn head coach responds to the F Dan Hurley chants inside Allen Fieldhouse tonight. He said, "I don't really have an opinion on it. We're all fucking gladiators."
Wow. He just got 4 times more likable.
That's if we thought saying dogs was cool. Gladiators play at 90%, right?
They don't have a choice. They're fighting for their
Was
lives,
that-
Michael.
Was that Dan Hurley chirping Darryn Peterson?
No.
Maybe you're saying we're all of us together.
All of us who played tonight.
in the
I-
fans.
I actually
Okay, yeah.
don't really like Dan Hurley, but it went up like 2% after that.
The full quote, Matt Tate tweeted the full quote. He said, "I wasn't expecting that. Everyone was so nice to me the last time. I don't really have anything. If that's how people want to carry themselves in the game, it's sports. We're all fucking gladiators."
I'm just so happy that Matt Tate did not use a couple asterisks
Yeah.
or exclamation
It
marks.
killed him.
He wrote the whole word, and I'm very proud of Matt. This is very unlike Matt.
It is. Matt,
He's
thank you for
edgy.
saying fuck.
He's getting edgy.
Has Matt Tate ever written that word on Twitter
Ooh.
before?
I bet he
We can
tweeted it
find
and
out.
slammed his
Odds right
laptop
now. Hey,
shut.
don't look it up. Odds. I think the
I
odds
looked it up.
are plus 600. No.
Guys, I'm gonna full disclosure here. At the end of every KU football season, I go back and search my tweets and delete every one of them that says "fuck" in it.
That's
Time
not-
out.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Time out.
I hate that.
He actually asterisked the himself saying fuck and then wrote it out in the quote. So when Hurley said it, he said fucking. When he said Dan Hurley on the F Dan Hurley chants tonight. F star star star. I'll still
Oh,
take it.
bro.
Let's take it as a win.
He was willing to do it for the quote, but not
Let's
in
take
the
it.
context. Got it.
Hurley is willing. He is very willing to drop F-bombs in the press conference. He is not Bill Self. He's not only said it one time. And
Feels like Remy.
he said it. I think he did it in Feast Week. He was like talking about we're gonna eat the fucking tryptophan. We're gonna eat the tryptophan, be tired on Thursday, and be ready to go on Friday. And he's kind of unsettling the way he speaks, but guy can coach. Bill Murray's
He's
son
good.
can call offense. They're good. Wow,
Bill-
they're also a really good team. Fucking
Oh
tryptophan.
my God. Okay, hold on. There's a good self quote on Peterson from Tate. Now that I'm here searching for fuck, guys, he's 90 to 95%. But I've said all along that I'm not going to play him until he's 100%. Define all along.
I said all along today, just now. I can't.
Bill. Do not spit on my face and tell me it's rain.
It's got to be tough for Bill to cover for him too.
It's 100%. This is all indications to me again. He's not really been in calling the shots, making the final call.
We said it.
Could be doctors. Could be wrong. He said all along. What?
Could be doctors.
Could be docs. We
Guys-
were talking about soft tissue injuries earlier. That could be doctor behavior.
Just go to Twitter and search Darryn Peterson's name.
No.
KU fans are mad. KU fans are the online fans, the fake. I mean, these aren't real people for the most part.
They're not big natural people.
Oh, we got
No.
fake Tates coming in.
I want Darryn Peterson dismissed from the team, his scholarship taken, and him totally gone from the university if he doesn't play Sunday against Mizzou.
What? Dude. It's so
Man.
predictable, but it's still shocking.
It's perfect. That is
I
that.
hope you're. Can I
a
keep?
real
Can I read
thing?
some more?
Does that person
Read a
have like a
couple more.
picture? Is
Yeah,
that an
this is fake
avatar
text.
only?
This is fake takes. I
Okay,
hope you're
okay.
fucking happy, Darryn Peterson. You fucking bum. I'm assuming there's some people in the chat who are like, "Yeah, it's a good take."
Bum? Our season hinges on him. I don't think you can call him a bum.
I will never. This is good. I will never watch a Kansas basketball game without Darryn Peterson again. This shit is worse than burning in hell.
Jesus.
Oh, it's so good. We got to get that person on the show.
That's good.
What a real beater.
Let's get that person on. Those are the people that bet the game 2 days ago, probably.
Yes.
Or today. A lot of people bet it. A lot of people put their mortgage on it today and lost today. So
Yeah.
Ah,
I had
Okay,
it.
guys.
gotta be on that
Can
middle
we-
game.
Yeah. So, all right. Georgia.
We get the hell
Bill-
out of here.
Bill talked about the Jamari McDowell play.
what'd he
took the-
say? It was exactly what I wanted, and it worked out exactly how I thought it would.
He said, first of all, great take by me in the Discord, because Bill said, granted the guard nest, but I think the last lack of offensive execution by KU was self-inflicted. I was saying you're not going to beat this team will not beat UConn in an execution game. If it comes down to executing, they're going to lose. I'm trying to find the McDowell quote. Someone texted it to me. He basically said they drew up 2 different 3 actions, and Bill told Jamari, if it's not there, go to the hole. And he said, quote, I believe, quote, he did what I told him to do. So Bill's just covering there, basically saying like options 1 and 2 weren't there, told Bill to go to the hole.
When is Jamari to the cup ever worked?
I was just gonna say that
Why did Jamari have the ball?
why is he in the game? If it's a 3-point action, I guess he's made 2. I don't know.
Mike,
give
can you
them-
crunch the numbers career? How many shots at the rim Jamari McDowell has ever made?
Yeah, I can.
4.
I don't get. Yeah,
5?
I can get it pretty quick here.
none of this matters.
Career. Okay. All right. So I don't think this is now including tonight. He is really bad at it's not good. Well, let me go to totals. Where the fuck are the totals? Not
Dead
ready.
air. Meckley's right.
Talk about something else. Talk about
This doesn't matter.
he's 1 for 2 at the rim this season. No, it's kind of interesting. In fact, 1 for 2 on 2-pointers this season.
Yeah, and I remember that one shot. It was in transition, wasn't it?
Are
Over
you
nobody.
serious? Holy shit. Okay, and then 2 years ago when he played, he was 5 for 10 at the rim, 1 for 5 in the paint, and 0 for 4 from mid-range. So he's 6 for 19 on 2-pointers, 7 for 20 on 2-pointers before tonight.
I don't get it.
Listen, if the first 2 looks aren't there, go do what you do best. Take it to the cup. Take it to the rack, Jay Missile.
That's actually he might just be covering for Jamari. But like what?
Probably right.
But I do agree, like I guess I can see why he's out there because he was the only dude that made a shot at one point. But
Yeah, at
The
one point.
fuck?
Many points before that point.
It'd been a while.
Meanwhile, Marco's hotter than cat piss and he can't get on the court. I mean, I don't know what the deal is there.
Jim Missile.
Just
Okay.
tell Marco, hey, we're not in Allen Fieldhouse. We're in Vegas. Do that.
Okay. Can we say goodbye?
Play
now?
him.
Let's
Play
say
him.
goodbye.
Norm says, I'm leaving on a happy note. Norm says, feel better about the team long term tonight than before. Something like that. On
Remember when you got Norm fired, Mike?
this
Whoa.
podcast? We are such thought leaders.
Wow.
Everything we said, 2 online, Norm fired.
I sat next to Norm on the plane on the way back from Vegas.
How did you not get a scoop?
You didn't share much.
We both put headphones in. I said we talked for like 2 minutes. I helped him with his Wi-Fi. He didn't know how to connect.
I thought you were gonna say you helped him with his wife.
Ugh.
I just helped him with marriage stuff.
Dude, he really struggled with the Southwest Wi-Fi.
I clicked on Southwest Wi-Fi, but why isn't it connected?
It's so good.
No, just open up your phone. Just go to settings.
I gotta have it in airplane mode.
No, you don't. That's a myth. You don't need to have it in airplane mode on the flight. It's not a safety issue.
All right.
All right. Are we dogs or are we kitty cats? You tell me.
We're not gladiators.
We're dogs. We're dogs.
We're dogs. We're dogs. We're dogs.
All right. Subscribe, rate, review wherever you are listening or watching. Kevin Tehan, Kevin Meckley, Mike Vernon. I am Nick Schwartz. This is Could Be Wrong.